Speaker, I move for the adoption of the measure.
Representative Thielen.
I second the motion.
It has been moved and second. Any discussion on the proposed floor amendment? Representative Ward.
Speaker, thank you very much. Speaker, I rise in support of this because it's fair and because it's just. It's the right thing to do, and as our former Lieutenant Governor said, it is easier to heal our children than to fix broken adults. This is about our kids, the kids who are troubled, and the kids are going to be evicted, if you will, Mr. Speaker, from Kulani Prison. This amendment simply says, before you evict our kids, let's find a place for them, which is the only sensible and fair thing to do. The National Guard Youth Challenge Program is what this is all about, because they're the ones who bring in these hundreds of kids per year and get them GED, get them back on the right path to hopefully normal lives after their troubled lives where they are now being taken out of school. They have a 22-week program curriculum. It works. In fact, it works so well, retiring General Ishikawa has been tapped by Secretary of Defense Gates at the national level to replicate Youth Challenge for 1 million kids that have been identified to go under this DoD program. So he's replicating that nationwide. We've got a stellar program here, Chair. And we, the people of Hawaii who originated this, we're the progenitors, are going to throw these kids out and make them find their own place. All we're saying in this amendment, find them another place, then move back into the prisoner area. Find them a place first, and then give them a chance to do what they do. Mr. Speaker, one of the first tenets of the Hippocratic Oath, which our caucus is discussing and adopting, is do no harm to our families. This hurts the weakest families, this hurts the troubled families, this hurts those who need a second chance, and we shouldn't throw them on the side while we bring other prisoners back to do what otherwise this Kulani prison does already. Thank you, Speaker.
Thank you very much. Is there any further discussion? Representative Riviere.
In support of the amendment?
Please proceed in support of the amendment.
Thank you. My support is not in opposition to Kulani being used as a prison. In fact, I do support that. My support for this amendment involves the tossing aside without a definite home for the Youth Challenge Academy, which presently is graduating about 400 troubled youths a year at Kulani and also in Kalaeloa. These two facilities provide our at-risk youth a second chance to lead productive lives and contribute back to their communities. Also of importance is the Youth Challenge Academies are sponsored by the National Guard nationwide, and they're federally funded with 75% of the cost coming from a regular budgetary item. It's not an earmark, it's money set aside specifically for this program. And the amendment that we're discussing here would change this basic statement. In the current, the bill that's being up for consideration here, it says the Department of Public Safety is urged to assist the State Department of Defense in identifying alternative sites. That's all it says. It'll assist in identifying alternative sites. What we're asking for is the Department of Public Safety shall not reopen the Kulani Correctional Facility until the Hawaii Army National Guard Youth Challenge Academy is relocated at the alternative location. So I just think it would be a tragedy. I think we could all agree that it would be a tragedy if our at-risk youth lose this program due to a rush to do something else, which has its own merits, but we mustn't toss one under the bus so that we can rush for the other. Thank you.
Thank you very much.